Hi, good morning, everyone. Here is Group 2's presentation. Before we start this presentation, let me quickly introduce our group members and what each of us will cover. I'm Ino Wang. I will start off by introducing the research topics and the key issues of our study. Next up is Zhang Tingting. She will explain why this topic is important, timely, and worth looking into. Then Ma Hua will talk about the research gaps and the target audience. She will tell us what's missing in the current research and who can benefit from our findings. Finally, Yang Xiaoting will go through our research objectives and questions, and then explain the qualitative research design we will chosen and the method of data collection. We hope this presentation will give you a clear understanding of our research project. Let's begin. Our study is titled College Teachers' Perception of AI's Transformative Potential in Curriculum Adaptations in China. In recent years, the use of AI in higher education has grown rapidly. AI in higher education has reshaped teaching practices and curriculum design. But this transformation is not just about adding new tools. AI is reshaping teaching practices, classroom roles, and even how curriculum is designed and delivered. This transformation is not just only technical, it's also deeply pedagogical. It changes how knowledge is taught, how students engage with learning, and how teachers see their roles in the classroom. That's why our research takes a qualitative approach, which highlights interpretation over measurement. We're not trying to measure how much AI is being used. Instead, we want to understand how teachers themselves experience and interpret these changes. This means we're focusing on individuals' perspectives and views. We believe that teachers' insights are essential in understanding how AI can truly transform education. To summarize, our central problem is how do teachers perceive AI's transformative potential in teaching and curriculum design? Now, let's move on to the issue part. This part focuses on what are we investigating. The main aim of our study is to investigate college teachers' attitudes towards AI in education, especially focus on curriculum adaptation in China's higher education system. We want to go beyond technical descriptions and look closely at teachers' real experiences and concerns. Our core issues are on three key areas. Firstly, we explore the benefits teachers perceive when using AI. For example, they may see it as a way to save time, increasing teaching efficiency or personalized learning for students. Secondly, we look at the challenges they face. This might include technical barriers, lack of trainings, or pedagogical concerns. Thirdly, we examine important ethical considerations. Teachers may worry about how student data is handled, whether AI is fair in assessments, or if it affects their autonomy in the classroom. In short, our study aims to understand how teachers think and feel about the role of AI in their work, and how their views can help guide future educational development. Next, Tingting will show you the justification part.
Thank you, Inoa. And now I will present the justification for our research. That means why we believe this study is important and timely. At present, we are witnessing a rapid transformation in the educational landscape due to artificial intelligence. AI tools like ChatGPT, DeepSeek, and intelligent learning platforms are no longer experimental. They are being implemented in classrooms, grading systems, and even curriculum development. AI is now playing a major role in how universities operate. ChatGPT are being used to tailor curricula in ways that enhance instructional relevance and personalization. According to recent studies, AI is being used to personalize content, enhance engagement, and even automate teaching tasks. And this transformation is happening quickly, and in fact, teachers' experiences and views are very important for policy documents and institutional strategies. In China, this is especially important. Research shows that many Chinese college teachers already feel confident with digital tools. In this context, the positive self-perception of digital competence among Chinese in-service higher education teachers reinforces the idea that educators are prepared to engage with digital transformation and leverage AI's potential in meaningful curriculum adaptation, which means teachers should be fully prepared, either emotionally, ethically, or professionally, to adapt their teaching using AI tools. That's why our research focuses on their perceptions, which includes beliefs, hopes, and even fears. And research shows that while AI presents opportunities for pedagogical innovation, it also introduces ethical and operational challenges. According to Liu's research, this dual nature of AI as both an enabler of personalized instruction and a source of professional anxiety, suggests the need for a phenomenological exploration of teachers' lived experiences, perceptions, and practices. That means, on one hand, teachers may feel excited about AI's potential to save time and help students learning more effectively. On the other hand, they may worry about losing control over their curriculum or about being replaced by machines. And this emotional and ethical dimension also very critical, and it is something we want to bring to light. According to Bai, scholars emphasize that faculty perceptions regarding technology readiness and curriculum reform are critical to driving sustainable digital transformations in higher education, particularly within culturally and institutionally unique environments like China. It reminds us not to forget the cultural and institutional context of Chinese higher education. China has a very structured, exam-driven, and policy-oriented system. This affects how AI is introduced and perceived. What works in Western classrooms may not apply in Chinese universities, so we need localized research that listens to Chinese teachers in their own settings, in their own words. Since systematic reviews of AI integration in educational contexts highlight persistence gaps in understanding localized adoption dynamics, thereby justifying a focused study on Chinese college instructors to inform tailored policy and practice. As a result, the findings of our study can help improve how institutions plan professional development. If we understand teachers' real concerns and motivations, then AI related training can be more effective. Our research can also inform policymakers, curriculum designers, and educational technologists, helping them developing systems that are both innovative and respectful of teachers' professional identities. These findings suggest that successful AI-driven curriculum reform requires more than just the tools. It depends on teachers' perceptions, preparedness, and trust. Exploring these factors in the Chinese context will help close a major gap in current literature. In short, this research is important because it gives a human voice to a technological issue. It helps bridge the gap between what AI can do and what teachers are ready to do with AI. Now let's welcome Ma Hua to introduce the deficiencies.
Hi, thank you, Ting. Now, I'd like to highlight the key gaps into the existing literature. The extant literature on AI-driven curriculum adaptation reviews several methodological and contextual deficiencies that underscore the importance of re-examining the transformative potential of AI in curriculum adaptation from a phenomenological perspective, particularly within the Chinese higher education context. First, many previous studies have predominantly adopted quantitative approaches to evaluate the effectiveness of AI systems in educational settings. While these studies provide valuable statistical outcomes, they inadequately explore the lived experiences and perceptions of college teachers who play a key role in implementing curriculum changes. The scarcity of qualitative and phenomenological investigations into how these educators interpret and apply the AI's potential creates a significant gap in understanding the broader implications and integrating AI into curriculum design. Furthermore, studies addressing AI integration in curriculum adaptation often reflect paradigms rooted in Western educational traditions, which may not cover the complex interplay between AI, pedagogy, and local educational practices. Like the article cited, where the researchers explore the application of generative AI in college English listening instruction, the analysis is limited to specific language skill development and does not extend to a broader consideration of curriculum adaptation processes or teacher perceptions within the Chinese higher education system. This narrow focus neglects the cultural specificity and policy-driven imperatives that shape educational practices in China, therefore reinforcing the need for research that explicitly situates teacher perceptions within this context. Additionally, there is a profound theoretical and methodological fragmentation in the current literature. Many studies concentrate on the technical deployment of AI to adapt or personalize learning experiences without critically addressing how teachers can make their teaching ideas fit well with the new digital tools. This oversight is a problem because it fails to answer questions about how educators view the possible disruptions or improvements that AI may bring to traditional curriculum frameworks. An over-reliance on scientific and numerical methods limits our understanding of how AI affects teaching, ethics, and knowledge in curriculum changes. Therefore, it is essential to use a phenomenological research design that emphasizes the subjective and interpretive experiences of college teachers in China in order to understand the detailed and context-dependent interactions that quantitative methods might miss. In summary, The deficiencies in prior research, ranging from an overemphasis on quantitative outcomes to inadequate consideration of local educational contexts and teacher-centered perspectives, highlight a clear need for phenomenological study focused on college teachers' perceptions in China. Such an approach promises to provide deeper insights into how AI's transformative capabilities are understood, negotiated, and implemented at the curricular level, therefore offering a more comprehensive view of the impacts of AI integration into higher education. So, who will benefit from our study? The answer is multiple groups. First and foremost, college teachers. This study gives them a voice. By sharing their experiences and concerns, they can influence how AI is implemented in a way that truly supports their needs and teaching goals. We hope our findings can make teachers feel seen, heard, and supported. Secondly, university administrators. They're the ones who design digital strategies, buy AI tools, and set training agendas. Our research will help them understand the real concerns and expectations of faculty, so they can design support systems that are both effective and respectful. Third, educational policymakers. In China, many reforms are top-down. But if policymakers don't understand how teachers perceive AI, those reforms may fail or face resistance. Our study can provide evidence-based insight to guide more thoughtful, grounded policymaking. Fourth, researchers and educational designers. By using a phenomenological approach, our study contributes to qualitative research on AI and education, which is still underdeveloped in many parts of the world. We hope it encourages others to conduct similar research in different cultural settings. And finally, let's not forget that students, while they are not our direct subjects, they're the ones who will ultimately benefit when teachers are more comfortable, confident, and empowered to use AI meaningfully. In summary, our research is not just for academia, it's for everyone involved in education. We aim to support a future where AI is implemented with empathy, responsibility, and real human understanding. Now, let's welcome Xiaoting to talk about research objectives and research questions.
Okay, thank you, Hua. Now I will introduce our research objectives and the research questions for the study. The main objective of our study is to understand how Chinese college teachers perceive AI's transformative potential in curriculum adaptation. This goes beyond just asking whether they use AI. We would like to explore their thoughts, emotions, beliefs, and the real experiences. Based on this, we developed 4 key research objectives. To identify how college teachers perceive the use of AI in educational settings, to explore the perceived benefits of AI in the teaching and the learning process as identified by college teachers, to identify and analyze the concerns college teachers have about the implementation of AI in schools, to assess how college teachers perceive the impact of AI on students. Correspondingly, our research questions are: how do college teachers see AI being used in schools? What do college teachers believe are the benefits of using AI in the teaching and the learning process? What concerns do college teachers have regarding using AI in schools? And how do teachers perceive the impact of AI on students' learning? These questions are open-ended and designed to encourage teachers to reflect, elaborate, and share their own experiences and stories, perfectly aligning with our qualitative approach. Now, let's move on to our research design. Our study is located in the interpretivism paradigm because of its distinct characteristic that reality consists of people's encounters with the world around them. For the research design, we choose to use interpretative phenomenological analysis, known as IPA. This is a qualitative method based on phenomenology, which aims to understand how humans experience, interpret, and make sense of their environment. The reason why we choose IPA is because IPA is we are not looking for general patterns or statistical predictions. We want to understand how teachers experience AI in their specific teaching contexts, in their own words, from their own perspectives. IPA is ideal for our study since it is a qualitative research method focusing on understanding how people make meaning of their life experiences. IPA is particularly beneficial for analyzing individuals' subjective experiences and determining the meanings they ascribe to those experiences. IPA allows for deep, reflective, and subjective analysis. It acknowledges that the researchers also brings their own interpretation into the process. This fits well with our study because we are interested in personal meanings, not just observable behaviors. We will be able to explore the emotional, ethical, and the professional dimensions of AI integration as they are lived and expressed by college teachers in China. Finally, let me explain our data collection methods. Our main method is semi-structured interviews, designed to allow participants to express their thoughts, feelings, and attitudes towards AI in education freely. The sample size typically consists of 5 to 15 participants, which enables researchers to delve deeply into each participant's experiences, exploring the richness and complexity of their narratives. These interviews allow participants to articulate their experiences in their own words, providing researchers with extensive insights into their subjective realities. And also, these interviews will help uncover deep insights and allow teachers to share personal narratives in a safe space. So we designed an interview guide with open-ended questions related to perceived benefits of AI, implementation or challenges, ethical concerns, personal experiences of using or resisting AI, expectations for the future of AI in education. As a secondary method, we choose classroom observation, which helps validate and triangulate the interview data. By observing how AI tools are used in real teaching environments, we can see how teachers apply or avoid AI tools, observe classroom dynamics, understand the gap between what teachers say and what actually happens. Observations were documented systematically to complement the interview data and provide a more comprehensive understanding of AI's tool role in education. Observations strengthens trustworthiness and validity in qualitative research. Together, interviews and observations allow us to capture a comprehensive, contextual understanding of the phenomenon. In summary, our study is guided by 4 clear research questions, grounded in one theory, phenomenology, and supported by 2 well-aligned data collection methods. We believe this approach will provide in-depth and meaningful insights into how Chinese college teachers experience the rise of AI in curriculum adaptation. So this is our group presentation. Thank you for listening.